The number 9. All yours, Michael.
Number 9. The number 9, the one that makes all the money. All right, so make no mistake about it. Okay, the number 9, and again, I'll share an experience from being out recruiting and with a good friend, and we were talking, and he said, "Well, really got to find a number 9." And like, yeah, how many times do you get a highlight tape or how many times do you get a video of a player that claims to be a number 9, but you never see him score a goal? The first job of a number 9, make no mistake about it, is to score goals. That's it, right? So if you are a number 9, you should have your playlist packed with goals that you're scoring, right? Goals that you're scoring. It doesn't matter whether it's with your foot, your head, your thigh, your back. Doesn't matter if you're scoring while you're sliding on the ground, if you're in the air, doesn't matter. College coaches need to see the ball go off of you and into the goal, basically. It's absolutely, it's your job. It's the first job priority of that center forward. So hopefully I've driven that home enough, Tim, you think?
I think so. You got to score some goals.
All right, good. Got to score. Yeah, you can't win if you don't score. You must be able to hold the ball up. So you have to be physically strong. So show us that. Do you get on a half turn? Okay, can you hold a player off when their job is to separate you from the ball, like we talked about with the center backs? Their job is to knock you off the ball. Can you stay on the ball and allow the rest of your team to come into the game? Right? Your movements off the ball. How are you always looking to challenge the opposition's back four? If you're not challenging the back four, you're not helping your team. You're allowing the other team to do what they want defensively. So are you showing enough of your runs that are challenging the other team's back four? You have to do that, right? When we win the ball in transition, this is one that we really don't see a lot of. When we win the ball in transition, how fast do we look to run behind the other team? Can we get between the two center backs and start causing problems and ultimately score goals in the counterattack? Okay, bravery. Okay, show yourself doing something wacky, putting your head a place it's not supposed to be, putting your head in between two players and winning a ball to get it on frame, to get a shot off. Okay, again, a ball that gets slid across the front of the goal. There was a great one back in the 80s, Tim, Gary Lineker, that scored a ton of goals, okay, just by being in the right spot and sliding and nipping a ball with his toe. Those are some of the best goals we've ever seen. So, but you've got to be brave to do that. You've got to be willing to put yourself out there a little bit. You must obviously be able to dribble the ball and be able to get some other players involved, because you can't score without service. So making sure that you get other people involved and then get yourself into the box to score. So let's take a look at this moment and just look at what some of the great things that happen in this moment. Right, straight away from the kickoff, this number 9's already thinking about scoring goals. So we connect a couple passes. Right here, she sees a center back get into a bad shape. She's right in between the center backs. She makes sure she stays on side. She's in with the goalkeeper, and she puts the ball exactly where it needs to be. She's in on the near post. So every coaching book in the country would tell you that needs to go in the upper right corner there, and that's exactly where she went. But what we see here is we see a willingness to go behind, and she's only thinking about one thing. She's not thinking about passing here. Okay. Did she have someone maybe she could have found across the goal? Yeah, but it's off the kickoff. It's the first 5 minutes of the game. There's no coach in the country that doesn't want their number 9 shooting that. Right? That's awesome mentality off the kickoff. That's a great moment to show to a college coach, to show, hey, I came to play and I came to score goals and put my team up 1-0. And I think that's awesome. That's a very, really clear picture of that. That's the 9.